Hello, if you don't know me already, I'm Tara, the dance doctor. Welcome to my channel. In today's lesson, I'm going to be giving you 5 of my favorite training exercises for dancers, arms and back edition, arms, shoulders, and back edition. So we are going to be doing 5 exercises that are targeted at increasing our mobility as well as strengthening our shoulders, our chest, our back, our triceps, all of the muscles that we need to maintain a really nice, beautiful posture and also maintain really healthy shoulder joints and a healthy spine, because those are 2 parts of our bodies that we put a lot of stress on as dancers. And so we do need to make sure that we're doing things for them consistently that will keep them healthy and flexible and strong. And so that is the goal of today's class. Before we get into it, I just want to mention really quickly 2 things. One is on June 1st, Monday, so the day after this video comes out, I'm hosting a live dancer hit class here on YouTube. It is free. It will be at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that is preparation for number 2, which is my new dance, fitness, lifestyle, wellness course, The Dancer Method, comes out on Tuesday, June 2nd. And you can find it at dancermethod.com. I am so excited about this course. It is the best thing I've ever created. I feel like it's a culmination of years of investigating and really working on my own fitness and wellness journey. And I've just put everything that I know and that I do into that course. And I know that you guys are going to love it, and it's going to help so many people, not just in their dancing, but in their lives. This course is not just for dancers. Of course, it will help dancers immensely, but the course is for everybody. So like I said, I couldn't say enough good things about this course. I'm so proud of it. And I know that you guys are going to love it. So look for that on June 2nd at www.dancermethod.com. Okay, so now without further ado, let's get into the workout. Okay, so our first exercise that we're going to be doing today are scapular push-ups. These are different from a normal push-up because we are not going to be bending our arm like we normally would, which works the shoulders, the back, the chest, the triceps. We are going to be zeroing in on the upper back. So we can do this from tabletop. That is the easiest version of it. And what we're going to do is squeeze the scapula together, keeping the arms nice and straight, and then push them apart, pushing into the heel of the hand, pushing the floor away. Squeeze and push away. As we do this, we want to make sure that we're not doing this. It's not cat-cow, so we are trying to keep our center nice and engaged so we can keep our spine as straight and neutral as possible and really isolate the scapula. So if you need to, you can do that on tabletop. You can also do it from your knees or with your feet on the ground in plank. Obviously, that's going to be the most difficult version. Choose the one that suits you. The next exercise we're going to do is a shoulder protocol. So for this one, you have the option to use some light weights. These are 1-pound weights, or you can do it without. You're going to get a really good burn and kind of opening in your shoulders either way, okay? So this is something we're going to do in 3 parts. So if you're using your weights, you're going to grab them. You're going to start with your palms facing down, and you are just going to lift as high as you can, squeeze at the top and lower, and lift and lower, and that is version number 1. Now we're going to turn the palms over, and we're going to also do that with the palms facing upward. And then our last iteration of this exercise is going to be out to the side, palms facing down, lifting up, squeezing at the top, and coming back down. I love these kinds of exercises because they are working on flexibility, mobility, as well as strength. Okay, so our next exercise is going to give our shoulders a little bit of a break. We are going to do this one also lying down on our bellies. We're going to do a Superman. So there's a few different variations on this one theme. The easiest one is going to be keeping your hands next to you, just lifting up the chest, squeezing those middle back muscles and coming back down. The next level is going to be hands out to the side. That's going to be more difficult. And the third level will be lifting your arms out in front of you. So you can choose which one of those variations works best for you. When we go through this in the flow format, we are going to be doing this and then adding a lat pull so that we're involving the upper back as well as the middle back, coming back down and repeating that. So at some point we will have the arms over the head, but when we do just the basic version, you can also choose just to keep the arms at the side so that you are really just isolating the middle back and making sure that you're really engaging those muscles as they are the ones that we are trying to highlight in this movement. Okay, next we're going to be moving into some fingertip push-ups and some cobra push-ups. I really love push-ups because, as I said earlier in this video, they do engage so many parts of the upper body when they're done correctly. So I'm going to give you a few variations, and you will be able to do these even if push-ups aren't something that you have previously been able to do. As an added bonus, the cobra push-ups are also going to help us work that middle back, which is going to help us develop more flexibility and strength in our core and our back, okay? So our first variation on the push-up is going to be a cobra push-up. So depending on how flexible your back is, you can either have your hands here underneath your shoulders, or if you're less flexible, you can move your hands out further in front of you. So you choose the distance based on how much flexibility and strength you have in your back. I'm going to place my hands underneath my shoulders and I'm going to push up and I'm going to squeeze the back muscles at the top and then come back down. I'm also going to add a variation to this, which is a twist. So I'm going to push up, twist, twist, and come back down. Okay, so those will be the two variations on the cobra push-up that we're going to do. You are also, I should say, trying to keep your hips weighted toward the ground. So we don't want to be pulling up in the hips. If you are doing that, bring your hands further forward so that you can keep your hips on the ground. Same thing in this next push-up, which is fingertip push-up. So we're going to take our fingers a little further away from our body. Still, again, trying to keep them at the level with the shoulders. If you need to, you can also bring them further forward. We're going to bring them out so our arms are at a right angle here on either side. And we're going to push up, again, squeeze, and come back down. The closer your arms are toward the torso, the harder this is going to be, okay? So that is our second variation on push-ups. Our last variation is one that I really love because push-ups have always been difficult for me, but this version makes it feel like I can really go through my full range of motion. So what we're going to be doing is inverted push-ups. So we are going to start here flat on the ground. We're going to push up to a knee push-up, keeping the elbows squeezing in toward the torso. I'm going to push up to a knee push-up, engaging my low abs. Then I'm going to come into a plank. I'm going to come all the way down, keeping those elbows pulling in, bring the knees down, and then push up. So this is still a challenging push-up, but not as challenging as having to stay in that high plank the entire time. So like I said, I really like this variation because it helps me keep more control in my core and be able to get that full range of motion in my push-up. Okay, so those are our three variations that we're going to be doing on the push-up. Okay, and this last exercise is going to be another one that's going to work both of our shoulders and our back. And this is going to be a pullover. So I'm going to take one of my light weights. I'm going to come up to kneeling, and right away I'm going to go ahead and engage my low core because we are going to be doing an arch, with our back, and we want to right away make sure that we're not taking that arch into the low back. We're really trying to keep it from the high ribs and above. Okay, so this exercise looks like this. We're going to take our weight between our hands. We're going to lift it all the way up as far back as we can, and you should be feeling that in your shoulders already without lifting the shoulders up toward the ear. So we're keeping the lats nice and pulled down, and from here we're going to allow the gravity of that weight to pull us back and come back up. Bring that weight down. And so it's hard for me to talk as I'm in the arch, but as you can see, what I'm working on here is trying to engage those muscles in the middle back, arch as much as I can, sending that weight back, following the gravity of that weight, and then pulling back up, bringing the weight down, and then we'll repeat again. If it is uncomfortable for you to do with the weight, you can also do it just holding your hands like this and bringing them back and back up. And that will be a really good exercise for the shoulders, the chest, and the back. Okay, so now that we've gone through all of our exercises, we know how to do each of them correctly. Let's get into the flow. Okay, so we're going to start with our scapular push-ups. We are going to do 3 sets of 10. You can choose in which position you're going to do them. I'm actually going to progress from the easiest to the hardest, okay? So I'm going to start in my tabletop, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And take a little break. Get set up, do your next round. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And rest. And let's do our last round. I missed my yoga mat. Somebody stole it. I don't know where it went. All right. Here we go. Engage the low abs. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Let's get right into our shoulder protocol. So, getting your weights. We're going to do 10 of each. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip the palms over. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring them out to the side, palms down. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, put the weights to one side. We're going to get into our Superman. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And rest. And let's do 10 more. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. And in our last round, we're going to do what I mentioned in the description. We're going to go up, pull down, go out, and come back down. And that will be 1 rep. Okay? Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Staying on your belly, let's get into our cobra push-ups. So get your hands situated where you need them to be, and let's do 10 with the twist. Here we go. 1, twist, twist, come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. Good. Take a little break, and let's go into our fingertip push-ups. Let's do 10 also. We go. 1, and 10. Very nice. And our last push-up, the inverted. So starting by pushing up into our knee push-up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Very good. Okay. Last exercise. I don't know about you. My back and my shoulders are screaming for joy, of course. Okay. Grab your weight or your arms. If you're not using a weight, you're going to come up. We're going to just do 5 of these. Take a break, do another 5. Here we go. Up. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And take a little break. Oh. I'll just say, I love all of these exercises because we're not only working on resistance and strength, we're also working on mobility. And for me, there's nothing better than that. That is like everything that you need all in one place, because a lot of times we want to work on strength, but then we neglect mobility and then we injure ourselves because we don't have enough mobility to actually be supporting the full range of movement that we need in order to get the strength. So it kind of is this cyclical dynamic that we get. And so mobility is just as important as anything else. Let's go ahead and do 5 more and then we're done. All right, you made it. Awesome job. Like I said at the beginning of this video, if this kind of work excites you and you want more of this kind of combined mobility, strength, resistance work, and you're also interested in dancing and you love dancing, check out the Dancer Method. It's coming out this Tuesday, June 2nd, and you'll be able to find it at dancermethod.com. I am also hosting a free live class here on YouTube on Monday, June 1st, and that will be a dancer HIIT class, which is also a big part of the Dancer Method course. So you can get a sample of that. That will be like a 35, 40-minute follow along dance workout class. So look for that on June 1st at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's all I have for you today, and until next time, keep dancing.